Want to do that. Let me see if it's in the touch. Let me go. I'm going to like just the weight of the brayer on this one. That's kind of all over the place, swaying. A little bit better. I'm going to go with just, instead of just the weight of the brayer wiggling around, I'm going to have a guided, very light touch on this one. That's better. See how you get that more graduated kind of a stripe. Start down here. Oh, and apparently I missed re-inking it on one little side. And we'll go here. Wow. That's a hot mess. But let me just, for gigs, let me take one and go this way. Make a little plaid. Oh, I got this paint on my palette paper here. Actually, you know what? Cut up, that would be kind of cool. Because you get a little bit of that stark white in there with that stark black in different places. So now let's take something. What are we going to take? Do I want to do the nickel azo again? Or do I want to... That was a really good combination, though. What brown do I have? Burnt umber. I don't know about that. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do a little bit of that and a little bit of nickel azo. And here, oops, hello. Crap. On my shirt. All right, let's go. That's not bad. See, my tendency is to make it a canvas, and I really have to back away from that tendency because it shall make me crazy. But I think I need something else in there. What do I need? I know. Don't tell me. I got black out here. Let's just do black while I'm out here. Let's do a little bit of black. Making a little flat puddle here. Let's pop some circles in there. I know that's a shocker, but black ones instead of a contrasting. Let's keep it kind of neutral instead of all those bright little pops, shall we? I know. Back away from the circles. That's a little happier, I think. Still kind of blasé for my taste, but you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, let's go back to. I'll just keep that texture plate. Let's see if I can make this. Figure this out. Make this work. I'm going to go back with this brayer. And let's go on the reverse side. Paint a swatch down. And since I have the pattern in here, I'm just going to go and do this. And you know what? That's what it is. This is better. Still not great, but you can see the gradation and some of the design. Now I'm going to pick up this. Oh, I forgot to stop after one revolution. Oh, Oh, silly girl. But there we go. It's more of a touch of the brayer and how much pressure you're putting on it. That's a better representation of what I'm trying to tell you guys. So let's go one whole swipe here. And I don't care if it's doubled up. I'm still going to use it. That might have been too much pressure on the brayer. Let's lift this paint up off of the texture plate. And ooh, that's a cool one. I like that one the best out of all of them. But see how we go and gradiate down to almost nothing. So I like this just like it is. And that's a good, you know, good collage fodder for a black and white little pop somewhere. I'm gonna let that one go. Just stay like you are. Be happy. Exist as the way you are. Get up there. Let's see what else. Let's do something else. Let's try the high flow this time with the scraping technique. And my two favorite colors. This isn't as turquoise as I like, but it'll do. So this is Diazonine Purple in the Transparent High Flows by Golden. And let's just... Oh, look at you, Yumalicious. Let's just do something similar here. Oops. And it stuck on the paper and stuttered. Alright, who the hell knows what I'm going to get out of that. Oh, should I use this? Oh, no. Let's use this little Martha Stewart tool that I've got but hardly ever use. Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. Oh, I'll be using you from now on, Martha. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm so easily entertained. Yes, I am. Trying to whip out the puddles and stop before I overdo it. Oh, look at that. I like that. Huh. I'm going to leave you just like you are, honey. That way I'll have something striped, you know, if I want to tear it, so like have little stripy patterns down there. Oh, and look at you. What can I put on here? You may be a book cover one day. Who knows? So let's, you know what? I like that. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to do it again. I might choose different colors. What do I have? Quinn Red. Hansa Yellow. That might tangle up and make a cool purple. I mean, shit. Oh, oops. Coral. Not purple. I knew that. Hello, are you not open? Are you clogged already? What's the problem? I do not know, but it's Quinn Red everywhere. Oh, there we go. It's not unscrewed enough. Okay, I got her. So let's go. Oop, didn't get any there. Oop. This, when they say high flow, they ain't just whistling Dixie, people. It's like water. So, on my shirt, make sure I got all the paint out of it. Telling you, if you don't have a paint shirt like this, you're missing out, let me tell you. Oh, look at you. Bright and happy. So much for sticking to those neutral colors. Oh, Lord. That Might have been a little too much paint. I'm losing all my white space. I could stop, but I notice I'm not. Oh, you big dipshit, you. Walk away. Alright. Not liking this as much, but I think something will happen with it when I get done. But I'm going to throw this over somewhere to dry. And I have to add something to that. Oh, you know, maybe not. Looking at it again. Not necessarily. Well, this is a cool little thing now. I kind of like it. I don't think I ever maybe used it one time on my jelly plate. I'm out of paper. Again. Big one cap here. Miss the perforations. Throw it out. Just being impatient, which is what I'm about to do. Hang on. I'm not going to do it. There we go. Oops, lost that spot for my paper. And I'm sitting here trying to remember what other techniques she showed, and she did some stuff on deli paper too, which is good collage fodder. Jelly paint plate. I mean, deli paper is nice. Let's try this. What color is this? Naphthol red light. What the hell? Let's go. Let's make a little colorful X. And let's use yellow, I guess, against that. Or did I say blue? You see how numbnuts I am? Ooh, probably shouldn't have said that either. Oh, maybe I haven't used this one yet. Yeah, looky there. Oop, oh, damn, right in the paint. You know, quite honestly, let's try this. Oops. And do we want to go in with this again? Let's go up and down. Oh, maybe not. Not too smart on the deli. Just up. That looks a little too patriotic. Not that I don't like patriotic. I'm quite the patriotic gal myself. But, yeah, that's doing nothing for me. Now, let's just put this aside. That just turned into a whole lot ugly. Now, it might have been the paper. So, let's do this. Let's go back with my little 2-inch number here. Do I have any black left on here? And let's just... Oh. Damn it. Okay. Don't anybody panic. A little bit of black. Let's make some streaks on here. Just some random shades of gray. Maybe 50 of them. You know what I'm saying, ladies? And again, trying to force myself out of the box to look at this like it's just going to be this little bit of collage-y stuff. So now I'm going to take, what's on the other side of this? What do we got over here? Transparent brown oxide, transparent red oxide, transparent yellow oxide. Alright, well I never really used any of the oxides before, so what the hey? Hey, let's just jump right in there and see what we end up with. I do have the Goldens, the fluid red oxide, and I don't know why. I think it was for a painting somebody asked me to do, and I thought I needed it, and I don't think I ever used it. Red and brown. Yeah, let's go for it. What's the worst that could happen? I think we've already demonstrated that, haven't we? These all have those little mixing balls in them too. When I was a little girl, my dad used to pick me up, and I'd do that while he'd hold me over his head and shake me. I don't think he'd do that now, even if he could. God bless him. Okay, here we go. Brown oxide. Let's just zhuzh some of that through there. A little bit of red oxide. Hoping for more tigress. Oh, shit. Look how much. Oops. Look how much of that came out again. Let's try to... Well, let's just start scraping this stuff. Oh, way too much paint. Holy crap and holy. Wow. That is some loosey-goosey paint there, gotta tell ya. They ain't just whistling Dixie when they say high flow. And there's very little color difference in the brown and the red. There's some where you see where they've intersected here, but ain't a whole lot of difference. I think I know now why I don't use the oxide colors that much. Not that there's anything wrong with them. I don't want to get any oxide activist groups all hacked off. I'm just saying. I don't know. Alright, throw it over in a pile. I might come back to that. But let's do... Oh, I know what one thing she did. She took... What colors did she use, though? It came out looking almost like a leopardy kind of print. But she took this. GAC 100. I don't know what GAC stands for. Does it tell me? No. Golden acrylic colors. I think that's what GAC means. Maybe it's not GAC. Maybe it's just golden acrylic colors. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's get this opened up. Oh, and look, that's already open. Makes me wonder if somebody used my GAC at Michael's before I got to it. Okay, and she did some kind of a random bit like this. Alright, I think I gacked that one enough. Then she took another piece of paper. And she layered it. And smushed it together. And this will work as a resist to, oh hell, look at that, upcoming layers. Oh, maybe I should change my under paper. So, now you have this squish design. I'm going to set these off to the side and let these dry. We'll come back to those. Hopefully I'll remember. Here's an Inky Dinky. Let me see if I can get some of these globs off of here. Honestly, if you'd say, look at this. This is what I'm dealing with. There's shit everywhere. See what I mean? I don't make this stuff up, people. Let me try to get you back to where you can see the whole deal there. There we go. You see me? Oops, no, that way. This way. There we go. I think that's good. Okay. Oh, my hands are cold. else we want to do on here. I'm going to keep going. An hour already? Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm going to finish these couple papers, go back to the ones with the resist, and call her a day. And then I think I'll go make something out of the collage. Oh crap, look at all this. Okay, so, you know what? Let's try, where'd my ink go? Let's try some India ink. And this could go horribly wrong. Without medium. I think this bottle's almost empty, but I luckily, thank the Lord, have another one. Oops. Yeah, I'm thinking this baby's about had her. Seen better days. But oh, if it could talk. What stories of painful art it would express. It's been fun, hasn't it, India ink? Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, let's just see about maybe tapping this a little bit. Let me get some little drippity-doo-dahs. Maybe going this way. And this paper, unlike the other one I used this on, I didn't put any medium on this, so it's sinking into the paper more. And I think I'm going to leave it like that and dry it. Stand by. I think I'll have an M&M while I'm drying. Mama's getting a little hungry. Who am I kidding? An M&M. What are you, nuts? I'm going to have a little nosh. These were good. The dark chocolate peanut. It's taking longer than I expected to dry, so let's just do a little bit of that with some of the wet stuff. Just enough to make it interesting. You know, I'm thinking about maybe making this just black and white. That's what I'm thinking. All right. That's what I'm thinking, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to pop some black on my brayer. Brayer out a little patch. And maybe take some of the larger punchinella. Too large? Maybe this one. Because I want it fine lines, and this one's cut finer. The holes are closer, so the bits that are going to print are skinnier. And let's just... Oh, what the hell is that? Too skinny, perhaps? Oh, it's not touching the middle. What the hell? Look at that. It's not making circles. It's just touching the... You know, how is that possible? The hey. All right, well, that's another little new discovery. I know. Look how it's doing. It's not inking up the little down pieces to connect the circles, and I don't know why, because I'm burying it in paint. What the hell? All right, well, that's not a bad little look either, but all right, that's the way you want to play it. Gonna have to go in again. Figure that out a little bit thicker, maybe. Is that how you want to play it? All right, I guess we're gonna have to go for the big guns. I had another. Oh, it's over here. I used it, that's why. Let's try this one. No, let's try this one. I don't think it really matters in the long run, but let's see what we get. That's a little bit more of the circle pattern I was hoping for. Okay, you know what? Oops. Double printed on my shirt. I can use some more punchinella designs on my shirt. And then while I still have this here, let me just grab a little molecule or two of this and pop a little random bit of that in here. Now this looks kind of like crap, but I think being the stark black and white and just ripping a little piece again, keep reminding myself, little pieces. I think it might make kind of a cool pattern. Alright, I think I used about all my paint on my Hoogie Bobber over here. So, I'm going to stop at that. I think that might look pretty cool at some point. I'm going to come back to this one. And, well, I still have a black palette out here. Needs a little more papa in here, I think. Let me use my little Panera. Little ditty in here some more. Keeping it neutral in my faux animal print. Did you ever see an animal that had square lines and stuff on them? That might be enough to break that up. Let's make some cross hatches. I like cross hatches. Well, I don't know what the hell happened with the camera. I looked over and I had a split screen it locked up and stopped recording. So I carried on, and now we're back, and here's where I am so far with that resist piece. I'm trying to channel Jane here and remember what color she used, because when she tore out a bit of it and used it in the collage, it really did look like an animal print. So I can see in some of those areas where the gack was. And then I used Van Dyke Brown, wiped it with a baby wipe to remove all that. And then I went over it with shading gray fluid everywhere. And it caught some places and it didn't other places. I'm going to leave that like that for now. And I'm going to go into this one. Let that dry. I had to dry the other one with the heat gun while I was having technical issues. You know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in this one with black. This could be a huge mistake. And I know you're not used to seeing mistakes here. But, what am I going to do? Oh, look, a little zebra print on the gack. I'm trying to work fast enough. I'm not worried about the whole sheet on this. Just where I have the resist. And before this gets too dry, I'm going to grab a baby wipe. And I'm going to go in on the resist lines and start trying to wipe some of that up. I think that's what she did. Jane? Where are you, Jane? Help a sister out. Oh my God, that looks horrible. Okay, I'm thinking the black might have been a little too much. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to carry on. And I think some of it dried. And I think this is what we're calling 2014 is a big-ass mess. Oh, hang on, I've got you a little out of screen there from my technical panic. Hopefully that was off camera. I'll see when I go into edit. Another one. Good night, Nellie. Well, I couldn't have asked this one up anymore if I tried, could I? Watch, it'll probably end up at the end being my favorite. Doubtful, just saying. Excuse me, cough. Good, googa mugga. Oh, you are not pretty. Doesn't make you a bad piece of paper, I'm just saying. Wow. What are we going to do to pull this one out of the crapper? Wow. Ain't she pretty? Actually, if you could see real close up there, that veining kind of looks kind of cool, but it's very sparse. So, yeah, here's what we're going to... Oh, good Lord. Here's what we're going to do. Little Nicolazzo. Good night. Yeah. Mwah. I am not feeling you, honey. Try a little bit more down here. Yikes. Well, you know how for Christmas they have those ugly sweater contests? I think I'm going to start a new movement for the ugliest paper contest. Because I think I got her nailed right here. Yep, even up close. She's a pretty ugly. I know. Okay. Go over there. That was a little disturbing, I gotta tell you. What do I want to do with this one? One last piece of paper. So I'm going to stop it here because I know I'm way over an hour at this point. You know, let's go back to my roots. Let's go something bright and cheery. Let's try to end on a high note. Oh, look at you. I could just sit here and look at you all day. A little bit of phthalic turquoise. A little bit of that. And do I even want to get crazy and throw in a little diazonine purple? Do I have two of those? Oh, no. Oh, that's that dark blue I like. Okay. That's it. Oh, do I want to do this? No. Try and concentrate, for God's sake, girl. Ooh, look at you, yumminess. Oh. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. I want to get the thick puddles off. Good Lord, I have a lot of paint on there. Looks pretty with the orange, though, down here. I quite like that. But, as per usual, needs a little something, doesn't it? Let's go back here. I wonder what that would look like. I don't know, but we're going to find out. So I'm going to take, I really liked how that azo and the gold kind of mixed there. And I'm going to mix them purposely and see what color it comes up with. A little gold. Come on. Lord. And a little bit of you. Like kind of equal parts. And I have a palette knife around here somewhere. Oh, look at you, you bronze goddess. Well, aren't you yummy? Now, it might be too dark to be pretty on this. I don't know. A little on my shirt wouldn't hurt. So what do I want to put it on with? My, oops. A little bit of this, maybe. I don't know. Here we go. Oh. Hello, lover. Well, that is rather yummy. I gotta tell you, it made kind of a bronzy kind of a thing going on there. I know I should stop, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna overdo. I like the thin lines it makes when it gets kind of dry over here on the palette, though. I do. This way I'll get a little bit of that sheen in any bit I pull off of here. It's going to be hard to get something off of there that doesn't have this on it. That's pretty good. I'm going to have to go have a little discussion with the Panera manager, get more of this stuff. I've tried for 2 years or more to try to find a Panera whose manager would kindly sell me even a case of their big oblong, well, not that big, they're probably this big, melamine plates. For some reason, my husband loves those, and he thought, man, for a party, these would be great. Let's see if we can buy some. Can't do it. Hate to be a failure, but I can't do it. There we are with that one. I like that a lot. But you know what I'm going to do? No, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Because I can pop the black on it later if I want it. If I don't want it with black, then I don't have to have it. I was going to put some black rings on there, but I'm going to let it go. I'm going to go against my better judgment, which is usually not that great. And before I run out of too much time, I want to show you guys something that I showed on my stream the other day that didn't record. Yeah, I'm kind of liking how that looks for covering up something with it. I don't know what that will be, but it will be something. If you guys follow me on Facebook, you may remember that I was looking for a scanner because I wanted to scan some of my larger format stuff, not just 8.5 by 11, like these collages that I did. And you probably saw pictures of these on Facebook. Well, this one is 9 by 12. Too big for my scanner. But I got a little device. It scans it, printed it out in 8 by 11, and it's a really true scan. So there's that one. Here is this one. Oh, let me get you. There's that one. That's my digital image. I got to do this one yet. I'll try to do that one now and show you guys. This is the one I'm going to match. And here is the digital image that I can now print. And if you look at this, those gold dots on there are really that fine gold paint. They actually showed up on the scan metallic, and they printed looking metallic on my little $100 HP 7520 printer. And this is regular bond paper. This isn't any kind of special paper. And I thought, so now, guess what that is? Collage fodder. Put a collage in a collage. Tear this up. I'm thinking about trying to maybe selling some of these on my Etsy site. I'm not sure if you guys would want them or not, but if you do, give me some feedback and I'll throw some up there. So these are just other scans that I did with it. Like some old jelly prints I scanned. Remember this jelly print? That's just on printer paper. It's printed out. And this is one I printed out of another jelly print that I scanned. I did my verdigris look. Here's one that's the header for my Etsy shop. I was scanning full the other day. Here's one of the 3D dots that I changed the color on. Here's the original color of it with the copper and the blue. I'm telling you, I was a scanning nutcase. Even though those were 8.5 by 11, I scanned those with my Halo scanner mouse. Now, oh, you know what? I can't show you this because you can't see my computer screen. What a boob. Anyway, you take this mouse. There's the scanner underneath the mouse, this little window. You go into the software. You click this little button and you scan your piece of art like this. And as you move and scan back and forth, it stitches the rows together and makes it snap in as an exact duplicate of what you're seeing here. And if you got something lumpy and bumpy, like sometimes you'll see it skip, you got to go back into a place that's already scanned so it can find its way and then drop back down and keep going. And so I need to do this one yet, but I can only show you if I'm streaming, you dumbass. So anyway, good idea, but check it out. It's like 70 something dollars and can scan any size that you want to scan as long as you can scan it within the time amount it gives you to scan. So I feel like this has not been a really great video due to my struggling to channel Jane and my technical issues with my camera and the scan thing, and well, we could go on and on. But anyway, here's where we ended up. Got this one, like that one a lot. This one's still not really dry, I don't think. Are you dry? Oh yeah, it's dry. It's just where the little puddles are thick, they just kind of dried 3D. I like that one a lot. Do you notice the colors I'm liking a lot? I know that's a big shock to everybody here. Here's this one. That's another one that I brushed. Here's the first one where we started out. You know, you're okay. Don't love you. But in this little bit of time, well, it's not really been a little bit of time, has it? Here's one of the resist ones. I'm so sorry. This one I kind of like. It's got the little Panera bits in there. Here's my black and white piece. Here's my plaid animal print, animal colors, whatever. Here's my first fail at the animal stuff, which I think could still be okay. And here is the brayer technique, sort of. But you can see where I was going with that, right? I can explain it better than I can do it most of the time. Here's this one. And this one where we started. See how glossy that is with that gloss medium I put on there. Of course it'll be glossy. And other than that ugly one, that's where we ended up. So that's a bunch of collage fodder. And you'll probably be seeing some of these bits in an upcoming collage that may happen as soon as I get off this camera. So, everybody, thanks for following me and all your support and comments through 2013. And let's all get together, have some yucks, and have a really killer 2014 and make some kick-ass art. What do you say? Patti Tolley Parrish, signing off. See you next time.